Let's begin this course looking at insider threats as part of the threatscape. Insider threats are risks that originate from individuals within an organization who already possess legitimate access to systems, networks, or data. These threats can be intentional, such as employees or contractors stealing sensitive information or sabotaging operations, or unintentional, where mistakes like mishandling credentials or falling victim to a phishing compromised security. Because insiders operate with trusted credentials, their actions are often more difficult to detect than those of external attackers. The impact of insider threats can be wide-ranging, affecting financial stability, operational continuity, and organizational reputation. Data theft is the unauthorized acquisition or removal of sensitive information from an organization's systems or networks. It can be carried out by external attackers exploiting vulnerabilities or by insiders abusing legitimate access. Stolen data may include intellectual property, such as trademarks, marketing campaigns or corporate secrets, financial records, personal information known as PII, or trade secrets, all of which can cause significant harm if exposed. ISC squared emphasizes that data theft represents a critical breach of confidentiality, undermining trust, compliance, and organizational resilience. Distributed denial of service, DDoS, floods a server with internet traffic to prevent users from accessing connected online services and sites. Some attacks are launched by hacktivists, overloading an organization's servers to make a statement or express displeasure. Other DDoS attacks are financially motivated by competitors, or they involve extortion, in which perpetrators attack a company and install ransomware on their servers. The most common form of DDoS attack is robot networks, also known as botnets. Botnets are networks of compromised computers or devices controlled by an attacker. These systems, often infected with malware, operate collectively to perform malicious tasks without the owner's knowledge. Common uses of botnets include launching distributed denial of service attacks, sending spam, and stealing data. Botnets are highlighted as a major threat to network and communication security because they exploit scale and coordination to overwhelm defenses. In this diagram, we see the bot master, a command and control server, sends launch commands to a botnet of hundreds or thousands of infected hosts. In step 2, the bots send attack traffic to the victim's server, and then finally the attack traffic overwhelms the server, making it unable to respond to legitimate requests. Zero-day exploits are attacks that take advantage of previously unknown software or hardware vulnerabilities before a patch or a fix is available. Because the flaw is undiscovered by vendors, attackers can use it to gain unauthorized access, steal data, or disrupt operations. These exploits are highly dangerous since defenses are not yet prepared, making detection and prevention extremely difficult. Zero-day exploits are highlighted as critical threats to confidentiality, integrity, and availability, underscoring the need for vigilance against emerging vulnerabilities. Many zero-day attacks are web-based attacks, such as SQL injection, where attackers manipulate input fields to execute malicious SQL queries and access or alter databases. Cross-site scripting XSS. These are malicious scripts injected into web pages, allowing attackers to steal data or hijack sessions. Cross-site request forgery, CSRF, is where users are tricked into executing unwanted actions on a web application where they've been authenticated. Session hijacking, where attackers steal or predict valid session tokens to impersonate legitimate users. Buffer overflow. Malicious input overwhelms memory buffers or caches, enabling attackers to execute arbitrary code. And then denial of service or DOS, where attackers flood systems or applications with traffic to disrupt availability. Advanced persistent threats, APTs, are prolonged and targeted cyber attacks conducted by skilled adversaries. They infiltrate systems stealthily, often using multiple techniques, and remain undetected for extended periods of time. APTs aim to exfiltrate sensitive data, disrupt operations, or establish long-term control over networks as part of a botnet. They are highlighted as critical threats because of their persistence, sophistication, and potential to cause severe organizational damage.